right? So P1 will execute for 10 milliseconds because the burst time is 10, right? So P2 arrives at 1 millisecond, right? And then it will start its execution from 10 to 18 because the burst time is 8. Then P3 burst time is 15, goes from 18 to another 15 milliseconds, right? Then P4 for another 12 milliseconds, P5 another 5 milliseconds, right? That is the Gantt chart. Then after drawing the Gantt chart, then you can do the calculations, right? P1 waiting time is 0 because P1 will start immediately, right? There's no waiting time. Turnaround time means the time it arrives to the ready queue until it completes, right? P1 turnaround time is 10, right? P1 response time is also 0 because it gets the first response immediately, right? And then P2 waiting time is 9. Why? Because P2 arrives at 1 millisecond, right? So P2 arrives at 1 millisecond and uh, starts its execution at 10 milliseconds. So therefore 10 minus 1 is the waiting time, right? So turnaround time is also like that, completes at 18 milliseconds, but it arrives at 1 millisecond, right? So response time is equal to the waiting time for first come first serve, right? So when you calculate the waiting time, it will be equal to the response time in first come first serve only, right? Because uh, when it starts its execution, right, it won't stop until it completes, right? So therefore, in first come first serve, waiting time is equal to the response time. So you need to determine the turnaround time for P2. So either you can calculate the waiting time or the response time for the processors, right? But turnaround time will be different. So if you have any questions, you can ask.